The company behind Alka-Seltzer brought the first multivitamin to market. In 1940, poor nutrition was extremely common in the United States. So many people had vitamin deficiencies that health problems were rampant. Stuff like heart failure, nerve dysfunction, and skin problems, to name a few. So along came the first multivitamins, one a day in fact, and they filled the gaps in people's nutrition and drastically improved their health. But over time, we started figuring out how to get more of the necessary nutrients in our diet, and now pretty bad deficiencies of vitamins and minerals are rare. So for the average person, do multivitamins really provide any benefit? I'm Zane, a doctor who focuses on preventing disease naturally. In this video, we'll talk about who actually might get some health benefits from multivitamins and who might not. We take vitamins because we want to be healthier and have all the nutrients we need. And that's probably why people who pay more attention to their health take more vitamins and supplements. And we take them as nutritional insurance, just in case we're missing a key nutrient from our diet. But the irony is that those already healthy people who take multivitamins because they want to be healthy are often getting most, if not all, the necessary nutrients from their diets, even the ones that multivitamins don't contain. But we want that insurance just in case we're low in something. We also take them thinking that getting more of a certain vitamin can make us better in some way, getting smarter, becoming stronger, or getting other kinds of enhancements. So, from what we know at this time, is there evidence that multivitamins can really help us live longer and achieve all the health goals we have? There actually is some promising research for a specific condition which we'll get to, but first let's talk about whether vitamins improve overall health. Research so far hasn't shown that multivitamins do much to improve the overall health of the general population or make the average person live longer. On average, women and men have slightly different nutritional needs, but when researchers studied them separately, neither gender benefited from multivitamins. They also looked at different diseases separately. Researchers tried to see if multivitamins helped prevent or treat diabetes, but so far, nope. Multivitamins haven't really been proven to help there either. But they also tried to answer the question, will it boost your immune system and your body's natural ability to fight cancer? It's still not clear, but as of right now, there's no evidence that multivitamins help prevent us from getting cancer either. Hopefully, some good news is coming in the future. The number one cause of death in the world is cardiovascular disease, the category that strokes and heart attacks fall under. Any reduction in that risk could lengthen so many lives. When scientists compared people who took multivitamins to those who didn't, they couldn't find a difference in how many people had cardiovascular disease between the two groups. But here's the thing though, there's not a lot of good research about multivitamins to begin with. That's partly because there's so much variation between research studies in what actually makes up the multivitamin, like the specific components that complicates things and makes them really hard to study. Scientists have acknowledged this and better research is on the way. So you might be wondering if there's any benefit to vitamins. Well, I promised you some research that makes me excited about what we'll find in the future. There is some evidence that taking multivitamins can protect against dementia, especially in people who have cardiovascular disease, but I'm cautiously optimistic because the science is preliminary. And a huge question that needs to be answered is, which vitamin or combination of vitamins provided the benefit? Here's what I am more certain about. Multivitamins can definitely benefit people who don't get enough vitamins and minerals from food alone, like people who've had bariatric weight loss surgery, people on low-calorie diets, or who don't eat much, or people who follow certain diets. You or someone you know probably benefited from this first one. If you're pregnant and eat a vegetarian or vegan diet, your doctor might suggest other nutrients including vitamin B12 and specific types of omega-3 fatty acids. For people who might become pregnant, getting enough folic acid from fortified foods and/or dietary supplements strongly protects against brain and spinal cord birth defects. Prenatal vitamins are very commonly recommended before and during pregnancy, and sometimes after too. They're a form of multivitamins that specifically contain enough folic acid, and they come with or without iron too. Doctors might also recommend iodine, choline, and vitamin D supplements to pregnant people on a case-by-case basis. When given to pregnant people at risk of malnutrition, multivitamins lower the chance of a baby being born prematurely. Breastfeeding can have a lot of health benefits over formula, but breast milk does not contain enough vitamin D, so breastfed babies usually need a vitamin D supplement. They also might need a vitamin B12 supplement if the nursing parent is deficient or follows a vegan diet. Speaking of B12, people over 50 absorb less of the natural forms of B12, so they might need to get it through fortified foods and/or dietary supplements. If you'd like to learn more about who might benefit from B12, check out this other video I made. When it comes to our vision, multivitamin can help in a very specific way for a specific type of disease. A special combination of vitamins and minerals can slow down vision loss from macular degeneration, which is an eye disease that can blur your central vision. It doesn't prevent macular degeneration, it just lowers the chance of it getting really bad. But it's only been shown to help people who already have macular degeneration and people with cataracts, and that's it. And they had to take the vitamins for years. Since different groups of people can have different nutritional needs, if you decide that you do want to take a multivitamin, you might consider choosing one that's designed more for your particular needs and contains a combination of nutrients tailored to your age, your gender, or specific factors like pregnancy or macular degeneration. That being said, because of the inconsistencies across scientific experiments and other struggles, more research definitely needs to be done. But regardless of which way the research goes, multivitamins cannot capture all of the special nutrients out there, a lot of which we have yet to study. Things like phytochemicals and green vegetables and other plants we're starting to see might have some major health benefits. So if you're interested in learning more about that, check out this video next. See you in the next one. Peace.